how are you feeling mentally, sis? Let me know, because like it's important that I ask these questions because some people don't have people to talk to. Some people probably never had nobody to ask them that in their whole life. Like, how are you feeling mentally? Hey y'all, it's me, Prettywitty77, and welcome to another edition of the Deep Condish, where we deep condition together weekly while we get the dish on whatever, sis. So grab your conditioners and let's condish. Y'all, this month, I don't know if, it feels so long. I was gonna say, wait, yeah, this month is almost over, but due to what's happening in the world, I feel like it's just been so long. Also, this month have 5 Sundays, so it makes it feel even longer. So anyways, what I'm going to be using to deep condition my hair today, this is basically just like a empties video. I'm just trying to empty some bottles. I just grabbed some that they didn't pass the like okay test, or they were just like a little bit below, but hey, I need to use them up because I already opened them, so they need to be used up. So we're going to be using, oh, it's probably just a little bit in here, but it's getting used. This is the Baskin Bloom Barami Root hair mask. It was okay. It wasn't the bomb. I wouldn't repurchase. So anyways, I'm gonna be using this. Also, I'm gonna be using Allocate Naturals Avocado Cream Repair Mask, Moisture Repair Mask. I think I used this not too long ago. I got a little bit left. It wouldn't be a repurchase because conditioners be like, deep conditioners be like okay, but I feel like I found the superior of the deep conditioner. So compared to those, they're not good, but they might be good just on alone. But I'm just, my scale way higher, you feel me? So anyways, I'm gonna be using up the rest of this. Also, a couple of these Honey Handmade. I really haven't found one that I absolutely love. I got a couple more that I have not tried before. The 007 Orange, Olive, and Agave one. I feel like some of these were really bad. It might have been one of those. Here's the Honey Healthy Hair Mask by Honey Handmaids. Didn't really feel that one. Some of these were horrible, but I feel like out of all of them, this is the one that was like okay. The Oh Honey and Cocoon Moisture. I think this was the one that was like okay, this was the best one I've tried so far. It wasn't superior, but it, you know, it did better than, it performed better than the other one. So anyways, those, and also I think I used this last week, the Peach Black Tea, the main choice one. So I'm gonna be, this is gonna rescue these because this is bomb to me. So anyways, that's what I'm going through today. So I'm just gonna be slathering those on or whatever. So how y'all doing? Like, bruh, I was like, what is that sound? Anyways, y'all know we start off the every deep condish with a fist pump news of the week. First off, I said news, just fist pump. It's really hard to find stories. Let me just go with the one I said it was okay, the Oh Honey one. It's really hard to find some good stories because I feel like the news is being swarmed with one thing, and y'all already know what that is. Coronavirus. That's what the world being swarmed with right now. So anyways, I'm going to take this time to you know, throw up a fist pump for anybody out there who is working through this and whose job will not let them off, who I guess they call them like essential jobs. Shout out to y'all. You make the world go round, because sometimes, I mean, a lot of places can't afford to close, but some stuff, which I feel like they gonna need to do it all. Everybody just needs to stay in the house and just go to the grocery store. But okay, I'm getting off topic because I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna go in depth on this a little later. But anyways, shout out to all the essential workers around the world, the doctors, the nurses, everything, all of that, hospital workers, everything. Who else? Any kind of plant workers like Amazon, UPS, the post office, like all of y'all matter. Okay, so we're gonna slide into the say what curl segment, and that's when I'm gonna go a little bit in depth about some things. But I wanted to, because the world is a little off balance, I want to kind of like talk to you guys and do a mental health check, you know what I mean? Because like, who gonna check on the strong friend, sis? Who? You checked on your strong friend today? Have you checked on your weak friend today? Like, check on your friends, check on your family, because people don't. And I can just say, I don't want to get into detail, but I feel like I'm a victim of that. Like, oh, I know she good. I know she, you know, holding it down. But y'all still not going to check on me? But anyways, yeah, I'm going to start this mental health check-in. And I want this to be, like, very interactive, where you guys can comment how you feel, or how you feeling below. The first question is going to be, basically, how are you feeling? Literally, like, physically and mentally. I done put water in my eye. Anyways, I know a lot of people are going through it physically, and I don't mean like being sick from COVID-19. I mean, like, all the gyms are closed. People ain't working out, so a lot of people are feeling more crappy. Granted, you can go for a run. I usually do my running outside instead of the treadmill, because I don't know, I feel like it helps me think clearer, and it just stops for me that, okay, you gotta stop when this number, you gotta stop when, you know what I'm saying? It just, I feel like the treadmill tricked my brain into believing that I can't do no more than what I can only run this, you know, this long. So running outside just takes that away. I'm nosy, I be looking at stuff, paying attention to stuff, or just like zoning out. So, but a lot of people don't have that. And a lot of people is struggling without the gym. Granted, you can do, I feel like it's only so much cardio you can do, especially like if you stay on the upper level in an apartment. So anyways, for y'all who don't work out, how y'all doing mentally? Like, are you okay? Are you panicking? Are you still relaxed? Because it's been a week since I spoke to you guys about this, and things have gotten worse. So yeah, how are you feeling mentally, sis? Let me know. Because like, it's important that I ask these questions, because some people don't have people to talk to. Some people probably never had nobody to ask them that in their whole life. Like, how are you feeling mentally? And I feel like that's important, that we kind of like stick together, especially at a time like this. So the next question is going to be, do you have food? Do you have water? Do you have enough supply? Because it's getting crazy in a lot of states. My heart goes out to anybody who lives in New York, California, Illinois. Washington had quite a few cases of the COVID-19. So how y'all doing? Yo, are y'all good? Like, because I know a lot of grocery stores are running out of toilet paper, are running out of the essentials like eggs and milk, and all the frozen stuff was gone when I went. I literally had to stand in line an hour before the grocery store opened to be one of the first, because they're only letting a certain amount of people into the grocery stores at a time like this. I've heard people tell me, depends on the size of the grocery store, they were letting 20 people in at a time. I get, and that's kind of smart, but it's inconvenient. But I would rather be inconvenienced than to put more people at risk. So if somebody in there witty and it's only 20 people in the store, only a certain amount of people are coming in direct contact with that. Because if you let everybody in, there's gonna be some fights. People gonna be grabbing the last of this, and somebody gonna be on this end, and it's just a mess. So but the store that I went to, they were letting 50 people in at a time. It's a fairly large store. So yeah, I sat outside in the cold. Anybody know me know that I'm always cold. I get cold quick. I hate the cold. I'm not moving. I refuse to move anywhere that snows like every winter. Who really don't have 4 seasons, who just really have like summer and winter. I can't live there. Also like rain. Ugh, I hate it. And gloom and the clouds, it just does a number on me. But anyways, I'm all off topic. So do you guys have food? Because I actually got some toilet paper, and y'all know I was like on my last couple of rolls. So I got some toilet paper, and I'm happy about that. I actually got they were the only ones they had really left was like the pack of like 30 or something, and it was like either, okay, somebody else might need toilet paper too, but I don't have any. So I felt bad for taking as many rolls that came in the pack, but like I didn't have any and that was like the only thing they had, so I had to get that. If I hear somebody saying, you know, at work, or you know, somebody that I'm close to saying that they don't have it, I'll be happy to donate some rolls, but I needed some, and I'm happy I got that. I got eggs. They had limits on everything, y'all. You can only buy a certain amount of frozen products, a certain amount of this, 2 bleaches, 2 this. It was just, the world is, this pandemic is getting crazy. So yeah, let me know if y'all got food, because I got food, but I ain't gonna lie, I spend a lot on groceries, because I mean, I never seen a grocery bill that high for me. Like, I don't get food stamps. Like, I don't have to pay for my stuff, and it took a big chunk that I didn't need to take out my stash. But the thing is, if this virus continues to spread, I'm gonna go into the honey hydration, but if this virus continues to spread, then going to the grocery store is going to get a little bit more dangerous. And I'm still not at a point where I'm panicking, but I'm being smart about my moves. You know what I'm saying? It's chess, not checkers. You hear me? So I feel like I would rather take the risk now to get some food, because I feel like as the days go on and the number increases, it's a increased chance that you might be in the grocery store with someone who come in contact with it. So that's why I kind of like got it out of the way now, so I won't have to go out as much anymore as it grows. Yeah. So, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna even hold you. Having all this food in the house, I done ate too much of what I didn't need to eat already. Like, I'm sitting up here eating popcorn before I started this. So yeah, might be a little struggle. Also, my last question to you guys, my mental health check-in, are you working from home? Are you one of the ones that is blessed to work from home? Because I'm not. I think that's great. I mean, a lot of people find it hard to focus. A lot of people be on it, you know, doing their little conference calls with their cover wrapped around. I see all the stuff online. I'm jealous, okay? It looks so plush. I want to work from home so bad, like on the regular. So shout out to anybody who also might have is going without pay right now, because that's tragic. And I don't feel like anybody should have to go without pay. I was watching something online where I seen that electricity company basically turned these people light off and made these people pay their last little money on turning the lights back on, when it could have went towards food and tissue at a time like this, so they wouldn't sit in the house without electricity, had to pay their bills. But now they don't have any money to have the essentials at a time like this. Like, I feel like it's, I don't know, I forgot to mention, I'm like, why is my shirt? I forgot to mention, check with their phone companies and your bills. A lot of companies are not disconnecting at a time like this. And check the website. A lot of companies, a couple phone companies, a couple of Wi-Fi companies and cable companies, they are not disconnecting you. So check with that. So you do have the money. If you don't have the money right now, you need to go out and get food or anything, and water, anything to keep you safe. Go ahead and do that, but make sure that the company, your phone ain't gonna be turned off and you can't communicate. That's the reason why they're doing it. I feel like it was something else that I forgot to mention last week, but anyways, that's going to be it for my Say Word Curl segment mental check-in. Please leave your answers down in the comment sections. Let's talk. Now, I feel like that was a little heavy. I mean, it's necessary because that's what's going on at a time like this. But I'm thinking about, because I don't have work tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing a live stream and on a Monday. I don't know how many of y'all working from home, so let me know in the comments, please. So, but this live stream that I'm gonna do on YouTube, on the tube, it's going to be fun. We're not gonna be talking about this pandemic that's going on. It's like, y'all seeing the DJs and stuff on Instagram doing literally doing DJing live, because all the clubs and stuff are closed, so they're DJing live for like 8 hours straight, and just like, you know, kind of giving back to the people what they could be missing because of social distancing. I think that's so great. So we're not gonna quarantine and chill tomorrow. It's gonna be all fun. We're gonna have a quarantine game night, okay? So y'all know, if y'all come to my live streams all the time, you know that we play games. It was just like really fun and interactive. So I'm gonna think of some things that we can play, you know, through the chat, and just like all chill together and just like laugh and kind of like put this whole pandemic situation kind of like in the back of our head for an hour or two, or however long y'all want to kick it with me. So let me know if you're interested in my quarantine game night, which it might not be at night. It depends on what time y'all say. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So go from there wherever you live. So yeah, we're gonna quarantine and chill it out. Let me know if you're interested in attending, okay? Also, if you are still watching this video right now and you ain't already subscribed, sis, catch my fade, okay? Because we gonna fight. Anyways, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for real, because I already know you gonna like it here, okay? It's lit over here in these parts of the hair streets, okay? These hair streets ain't infected with COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? We safe over here. Anyways, why am I using all of this? Let me get rid of this. I'm gonna use this last little bit of the around the root. We're gonna go into the Witty Listens, which is I feel like it's like my second favorite. Anyways, a couple people dropped a couple new projects. The Weeknd dropped the project. I feel like I might be late on the Brent Faiyaz because he dropped this year, but I wasn't aware, so I don't know. I just discovered it. So I listened to the Weeknd project once, kind of skipped around. 2 songs caught my attention immediately, and it was cool. So I'm definitely going to revisit that. Sometimes the Weeknd I can't be dealing with him talking about doing drugs. Like it's a certain drug he be talking about pills and like cocaine. Like I don't want to hear about that. I can see if he was talking about, you know, smoke a little ganja, like okay, but he be talking about them hard drugs. Like I ain't got time for that, okay? But anyways, the Witty homework for today is going to be, I guess it's pronounced like Gavion. Anyways, the song is called Like I Want You, and I think it's so smooth. I haven't really heard a lot from him, really just discovered him, and he has an amazing voice. I don't know, it's like smoothing. I feel like the next time I see y'all, or like the recorded deep conditions, I'm gonna have an updated from my candlelit shower list playlist, and it's gonna be lit because I'm gonna switch it around. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out the comment section, and you're gonna see. You gonna see. Anyways, so yeah, check out that track. Let me know if you like it. A lot of y'all might be feeling this way about certain, you know, situationships or relationships, but I just think it's a really good song. So definitely check it out. And the last segment that I have for you is the Witty Reads. And so I didn't read a lot this week, and I'm gonna tell y'all why when I get through telling y'all about the books that I did read. One of the first book is called Dear Wife, and it was basically about a book about a woman who was being abused, so she decided to make a run for it, and it's told in different points of view, which I love. I just hate when people paint a person out to be a certain way. We don't really know what's going on in their head. So yeah, she was being abused. She decided to run for it, and basically we going through with the detective. You get the detective's point of view, interviewing the husband or whatever, and also you get the husband's point of view, and you get the woman who ran away's point of view. There is a huge twist, but I kind of feel like by the time the twist came, I was just like, I guess it was just stretched out so long. I don't know. Some of them books, like when they stretch it out too long, I just kind of lose interest. But I think I gave it like 3 stars. Like it's a good read, but it ain't like, oh. But I feel like it depends on who, you know what I'm saying, what you like. It has a potential. It just, you know, depends on what you like. So definitely check that out. Like I said, it has a huge twist. Which I feel like is really no way. You can see it coming. I found a little dent in the story where I kind of seen it, but yeah, definitely check out Dear Wife. I feel like I've been reading a lot of books that has like wife in there. The lovely wife, then there's Dear Wife, then there's another kind of wife, and the Four Wives. And I haven't read the Four Wives yet. Anyways, the next book that I read this week was Think Like a Freak. Now this book is basically a book about how to think outside of the box, and it just gives, you just tells you certain facts and how, people work through it. I didn't think this book made me think outside the box. I mean, it did give me, that was gone quick. It did give me some fun facts and things that I didn't know, so I felt like I learned something from this book, but I still don't think, I feel like a lot was just missing. I don't know. I'll give it like a 2.5. 2.5. In between 2.5 and 3 stars. So, read at your own risk. But I'm trying to get into, starting, because I'll be reading a lot of like thrillers and mysteries. I'm trying to, slide. I don't want to do that one today. I feel like I want to slide some, self-help in there, or something that I could like actually like learn from in there. So that's why I read this book. So yeah. Also, well, nope, that's all. But last week I wanted to tell y'all this, because last week I told y'all about a book called A Simple Favor, and I don't know if you know my little bookies. I don't know if you checked it out, but I was able to watch the movie on the book yesterday. So I really liked the book. It was cool. The movie was, I think I told y'all last time that I really didn't like the way that the book ended. It was like abrupt. Why did my lip do that? But with the movie, I really liked the ending. They did switch up a couple of things, some things that I didn't quite like understand. Like, I didn't know, maybe I didn't catch in the book that her husband was like Asian descent, but the movie he was. So there's a couple things that switched up. Love the way the movie ended. If you guys don't have anything else to do and you guys are self-quarantine or stuck in the house, definitely check out A Simple Favor on Hulu. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix, but I've seen it on Hulu. So yeah, check that book out. Now, the reason why I ain't been reading a lot of books is because I've been on Hulu watching 60 Days In. I've been watching 60 Days In. And what 60 Days In, y'all, it's a show about people who kind of like volunteer to go like undercover in jail, or real jail. They really have to do real time. They treat it like a real inmate and basically try to figure out, okay, what gangs are in the jail, or how they getting contraband in, and just like different stuff. But they actually have to do the time. So they end up, the people that's in the program, the undercover program, they end up kind of like behaving like the inmate, because it's like you gotta survive. And some of these are some of the toughest, like prison, it's not prison, it's jail. They're some of the toughest jail in the U.S. So I think they have a season where they're in Clark County. I think that's in Indiana. They did Fulton County, which is in Atlanta. Then they did some other county, which is in Arizona. So that's like a lot of like cartels. I think my favorite season, if y'all want to watch it, because it's really interesting, and there's some crybabies on here. People be crying. I don't know. One of my favorite seasons, I haven't seen the season they on season 6, but my favorite seasons are season 5 and season 3. Season 5 is Arizona, because I really like Abner. I think that's how you say his name. I liked him. I feel like he did good. He really kind of like held his own, like with the gangs and stuff. I liked Abner on season 5, and season 3 was interesting too, because it was a crazy black girl on there. Like, I think she's a sociopath, like for real. So anyways, check out the series. If you want to, maybe we could talk about it on the next live stream, which is next Sunday. And don't forget about the quarantine game night that I'm planning on doing. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching my deep condition. I feel like it was a little bit longer today, but what y'all got to do? You stuck in the house looking at me. Watch the whole video, like this video, subscribe, tell a friend, and most of all, stay safe.